Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shea, and you are watching Shea with the Hobbies. Y'all, I am just dropping a quick little update to let y'all know how I'm doing in January. Your girl has been getting into her creative wall, and when I say in my creative wall, I have been reading a lot. I have finished rereads of The City We Became and Long Division. I have finished Family Lore, 5 stars, owes me nothing. I was recommended / told about, because I won't necessarily say recommended because she doesn't necessarily like to recommend stuff because she's not sure how people will take it. But the lovely Lizelle recommended The Writing Retreat to me. I read that and I give that 4 stars. The rereads were great. They put me in a good headspace for the new year. Currently, I'm in the midst of reading a few books. I am 101 pages into Forging a Nightmare by Patricia A. Jackson. That was gifted to me by Vina and recommended to me by both her and Deidre. So I'm loving it so far. It's a really good read. I am 19 pages in The World We Make. I'm trying to finish that so that I can do the chit chat with Deidre and Alicia from Brady and the Books about it, because they've been wanting me to read it for a while. I am 7% into In the Clearing. It's an occult story that I started reading because I was watching a TV show on Hulu about it, and I was like, this is a book. I just want to go read the book. So I'm 7% into that, and I'm liking that. I am 36% into The Woman in the Library. That's another book that was recommended to me by Deidre. I'm really loving that so far. I'm really devouring that. I will probably finish that, if not today, then tomorrow probably, because I'm really liking it. And it is, it's a writer, like, starting to write a story based off of the people that's around her in the library, and then like what ensues in that. And so far so good. I'm really loving that. The only book that I'm a little iffy about where I'm at physically and or audiobook is The Conjure Woman and Other Tales by Charles W. Chesnutt, or The Conjure Woman and Stories of the Color Line, as the physical book says. So I've been listening to it on the Everend app, and I have about 30 minutes left till I'm done with that audiobook. But I don't know where that puts me as far as the physical book. So I'm just going to go and finish the audiobook and finish the physical book, and just talk about that in Reading His Research Series episode 2. And the end of the month wrap up, because I'm kind of like all over the place as far as that goes. But it's a collection of stories, and I'm loving the individual stories so far, and it's really putting me in a good headspace for how I want to do my short story collections, but also how I want to tell stories as far as being a historical fiction author. Alright, so that's where I am for what I have read and what I am reading. The ones that I still have to read, I have I Feed Her to the Beast and the Beast Is Me, The Souls of Black Folk, Black Like Me, The Miseducation of the Negro, and Death Note. I plan to do a Death Note reading vlog this weekend and just shoot me go through and reading it, since we have a volume a month to do. And I'm just going to do volume 1 and 2 this weekend to get it out of the way for Black History Month. So I'm in there and ready for the discussion. I might even do some reading sprints this weekend. So make sure you hit that notification bell so you know where to come get your read on. And by get your read on, I'm reminding you that next month we have the 3rd annual Missy Elliott Readathon. If you don't know, the announcement videos have dropped. I will put the year 3 playlist in the description box so you can go check that out. My lovely co-hosts Dejana and Deidre. I'm super duper excited about this year. The theme is The Royal and Me. So definitely make sure you check that out and you get your TBRs ready. Also make sure you hit that story graph so you can join us for that as well. So come on, y'all. Get your read on. Okay, so that takes me into writing. So for writing wise, this month so far I've written 12,816 words. That is quite a bit less than the average of 1,000 a day that I've been hoping for. But I do plan to put in some real work for writing this weekend, because I kind of slacked off with the weather. Y'all, there were like 4 days that I woke up that Oklahoma was in negative temperatures. Your girl was just not feeling it. It was not going to happen, and I was not going to force it. But as far as the short stories for the Ray Bradbury Challenge go, although I have not finished the first drafts, it's okay. We're calling January our Get Situated month, so it's okay. For the short stories for the Ray Bradbury Challenge, for week 1, I am 3,818 words. For week 2, I am 1,990. Shout out to 1990, the best year. If you know, you know. And for this week's short story, I am 779 words in. Now, my goal is to obviously finish the short stories by the end of the month. But I'm taking it as it comes. I wrote in the mid-month blog post that I'm looking at January as my getting situated month. So although when I looked at my list of goals, I realized, girl, you need to kind of keep these in front of you because you've been killing it on stuff you've been doing, but it isn't even the goals that you set out for yourself to do. I was like, you know, I'm not going to beat myself up about what I haven't done because I still have quite a bit of time to get these things done. But I am going to celebrate what I am doing. And so that, you guys, is me just remembering to reframe my thinking as I'm going forward and to do it consistently, not to just do it when I get down into a negative headspace, because right now, outside of the cold weather, I am in a very great headspace for 2024. I am doing good for content. I am doing good with what I'm reading. I'm liking what I'm writing. I feel really good going into this year and going into this next month. And so I want to keep feeling that way, but I also want to keep being productive. So it's, you know, taking the time to like, okay, well, this is what I did for the first 2 weeks. I did really good. Here's some ways I can improve. I'm going to celebrate my wins, but I'm also going to look at how I can be better because y'all know me. I want to always be doing better. And when you know better, you do better, right? Right. Okay, you guys, that's all I really have for this video. It was just an update to let you guys know what I've been doing. I will be shooting some reading vlogs over the next few days, so be prepared to see some of that. I'm actually going to be working on a writing vlog for the rest of the month as well, just to give you guys like a January writing vlog just to see what I've been doing and kind of talk about that. So do, again, make sure you hit that notification bell so you will know when the videos come out. I do thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this. I appreciate y'all. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.